Oh my god, no. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Mitch Marner in the Utah HC. We also have the newest member of the Philadelphia Flyers, Patrick Kane. The Hurricanes are the winners of the Cup in year number 1, Jamie Benn. And now Taylor Hall. The Yzer plan coming together, right? Oh my god, Farabee! To the back of the head! Please, McDavid. Please come to Philadelphia, buddy. All right, you're never going to get it done in Edmonton because of that guy right there. All right, he doesn't know how to coach you. No, man, he signed right after the game. He was like, I'm not going to. 13.2? What? Marner at 16.6. McDavid side. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, my God, EA Sports. Like, JVR behind the net. Oh, JVR to Patrick Kane. It's 07 all over again. And the Philadelphia Flyers go ahead real late. Ristolainen. Of course. No one's going to trade for you with shot accuracy like that, you moron. Let's see if we can keep this winning streak going, though, or this good run going. There's another win. What the hell? All of a sudden, we've won 6 in a row. This is crazy. 7 in a row. We were 4 games above 500. We were talking about not going for the playoffs, and now look where we're at. I don't get it. I do not get it. This is the weirdest team, man. All right, Philadelphia, we are back. And it's time to continue our Year 2 season simulation with your Philadelphia Flyers. Up here February 1st, and I have no clue what to make of this team. We're actually winning games. 51 games into the season with a record of 23, 21, and 7. 53 points. We're actually only 3 points out of a playoff spot. Now, the reason we stopped it here in the last video, I was actually thinking that this team was going to go nowhere, but like I said, we turned it around, and the playoffs are right there. Now, we stopped the pain last year with John Tortorella getting back to the playoffs. I was reading your comments, a lot of great ones in there. First, you guys trying to help me out with the chemistry situation. We might have found a fix there. We'll get to that in a second. But the conversation about whether or not we're a tweener, should we try to rebuild? Should we try to go for the playoffs? I agree with you guys. We are too good to be a bottom of the barrel team, but not good enough to be a realistic Stanley Cup contender, which puts us right into that tweener category, right? So we're not going to get any top draft picks, but we're not going to have any playoff success. I hear what you're saying, but I don't want to just commit to, oh my God, we made the playoffs after 4 years. We got Matvei Michkov to Calder, and then all of a sudden, rebuild again. No, we've already started it. We have some contracts on this team. We have some players that are locked up long term. I want to try to make the playoffs every single year while getting better at the same time. So I'm not going the route of the full-on rebuild unless we simulate to the trade deadline and we are clearly not in a playoff spot. If we're clearly not in a playoff spot, then yeah, I agree with you, at least for this year. Don't try to make it. Sell off players like Patrick Kane, sell off the older veterans, James Van Riemsdyk, again for the 3rd time or whatever, traded off the team. Yeah, we can do that. Now, we're going to get to the simulation, but let's talk about the other things. I would actually like to try to make the playoffs this year, as I just said, and there's one thing that we can do to improve upon. We have Patrick Kane and Owen Tippett coming back from injury. That's going to help us out immediately. Our depth is actually pretty good on this team, and we do have some stars. Michkov is now legitimate 89. Konechny's an 88. Our blue line, Jamie Drysdale, we're going to talk about him. I mean, he's a top 10 defenseman in the NHL. I mean, well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'll explain my reasoning there. Travis Sanheim. So we do have a good team. If we could just improve our goaltender situation, maybe that's the key to give us a few more wins to get us into the playoffs. Samuel Ersson, he's got himself 17 wins, 12 losses, 4 overtime losses, a 903. He's not doing bad, not doing great. You know, he's just serviceable. And Drieger, our backup goaltender, picked him up. He's been nothing. So to have Drieger maybe in a trade, have Ersson as the backup, and improve with an 84, 85, 86 overall goaltender, that's the route we want to go. So we're going to be making a trade for a goaltender in this video. We have to do the conversations as well. I want to show you guys what you guys help me out with. You know what? Let's stick on Jamie Drysdale while we're talking about it. Sure. So Jamie Drysdale, right? You guys know he wants to sign here, which is weird because he actually does not like our organization. Right there at the team interest, it's on the right side, second column from the right. It's down a little bit underneath team interest. Organization, it's basically roughly just above half, right? And because of that, if I go up to 8 years, I mean, we already tried this with this guy. Look at this, all right? And put this into perspective in this universe. Freaking Connor McDavid signed an 8-year extension or whatever it was with the Edmonton Oilers, and he only got $13 million per year. To lock up Jamie Drysdale for 8 years, you're talking about, I mean, he's already going down the value. I might be able to get him for $17 million. Hang on. Let me see. Yeah, that's the contract you're looking at. Mitch Marner, 16.6. Connor McDavid, 13. Jamie Drysdale, 17. I'm just not doing that. I am not. Now, he only wants a 9.5 for 3 years, but then he's 26, right at the beginning of his prime, and he's going to want that same kind of contract. And let's be honest, am I going to be a Stanley Cup contender in the next 2-3 seasons? You know, I mean, the best time for Michkov is going to be in his mid-20s, late 20s. So it seems like we're rushing, and also we're not just a bottom of the barrel team with all this cap space available. I got some pretty big contracts on this team. Konechny, he's locked up long term. Couturier's still here. Sanheim, Owen Tippett, right? How about the big ass contract we're gonna have to deal with after next season? Matvei Michkov. So getting Drysdale locked up long term, I don't know if it's going to work, man. I would love to make that move to Chicago for Artem Levshunov because it works out for them. They do have a boatload of salary cap on that team. If you take a look at their older players, Nick Foligno, contracts up this year. Brody, contracts up this year. Connor Murphy, contracts up this year, all right? Ilya Mikheyev, contracts up this year. Dickinson, contracts up this year. They are in a different stage than we are. Our future is pretty much locked up, at least for the next 5 years. Chicago can make that decision, but I was talking with the YouTube and Twitch scouts, and we agreed if we're gonna make that trade for Jamie Drysdale, it's gonna be in the not the trade deadline, sorry, the draft deadline, because might as well hold on to him right now. And Chicago is not exactly a playoff bound team. Now, I want to give you guys a little bit of a storyline for Jamie Drysdale. A lot of people in the comment section were saying, no way Chicago would ever trade for Jamie Drysdale, all right? They want Levshunov. That's going to stunt their growth. I want you guys to forget about real life. This is this universe. And in this universe, Jamie Drysdale is one of the best defensemen, especially young defensemen in the league right now, right? So here are all the defensemen in the NHL. At the top, you got guys like Cale Makar, Quinn Hughes, Heiskanen, Adam Fox, right? Is Jamie Drysdale going to become one of these guys? Hell no. Rasmus Dahlin at 92, right? So you go down the list, where is Jamie Drysdale? All the way down here, 89 overall. But what is really nice about Drysdale, take a look at his age, 23. Above him, is there anybody with that similar age? They're all in their 30s. 26, Evan Bouchard, all right. Rasmus Dahlin, 25, all right. So when I count the guys who are in their 20s ahead of Jamie Drysdale, let's do a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roman Yossi's going to be dropping off quick. 7 for Bouchard, all right? These guys in their 30s. Theodore, Hedman, Riley, Morrissey, Taves, right? Keep going down to 28. Werenski, 8, I believe. Rasmus Anderson, 9. Drysdale. That's why I say top 10. He really is upcoming. So if he wants that 8-year deal, I can understand it. And if I can make that trade work with Chicago, I think it does play into their favor. All right. Now, we're not going to be doing in this video, but I would just like to address that for you guys right there. And I think I just have. Next up, let us take a look at the potential trades. Now, there were 3 goaltenders that were available. Well, actually, there was 4. The Buffalo Sabres had Devin Levi, but we're not going to go for him. They were willing to give him up. They're going with Luukkonen into the future, but we have Gabriel Daigle and 86 overall. Do I want to make that trade? The trade value. I mean, I could do it, but nah, it's just too much. And also, 24 years of age, I want the future goaltender to be Gabriel Daigle. You're setting yourself up for a weird goalie situation, and then you got to trade him. You'll only have 2 years left. I don't want to do that there with Buffalo. You got the Carolina Hurricanes. They want to give up Kochetkov. They won the Stanley Cup last year, but myself, the Twitch scouts, and the YouTube scouts all agreed that that's kind of cheesing the game. They would obviously want to hold on to this guy with Anderson at 36 years of age, so we're not going to make the trade right there. The Nashville hockey team with Carter Hart, we're just going to say no to that. As the general manager, I got to worry about my public image, so we're just not going to go down that route. The Florida Panthers, they were looking to give up Sergei Bobrovsky because they got Spencer Knight up next, 87 overall. That would be a big increase for us, but we're not going to go for Sergei. Again, that trade value is a little bit much. But that leaves us with another veteran in the NHL, ladies and gentlemen, from the Minnesota Wild. In the AHL, the freaking disrespect. He came back for another year. Flower, Marc-Andre Fleury. 1 year left. They didn't extend him. No, they did not. A $3 million contract, 41 years of age. But hey, a nice rivalry against Pittsburgh. This would be the perfect FU. Tristan Jarry's only 82 overall. And look at his stats. Look at his stats down there in the AHL. A .937 save percentage. All right, so I am getting Marc-Andre Fleury. Let's go. Now, people are saying Marc-Andre Fleury would never go to Philly. He is spending his final year in the AHL. You don't think he'd like to play in the NHL one more time? And get the chance to help a team to the playoffs? Shut up. Of course he would. So this is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to trade a Drieger, who we picked up as a backup, just to flip him for the contract, and Marc-Andre Fleury. Now, what do they want? I don't want to give up too much here. And let's be honest, it's not too valuable to them because he is, a goalie prospect. How about that? This guy, Bjarnason. All right, so when I got my goalies, I got Fedotov, I got I got Dag. How about this, guys? There you go. Goalie prospect and a current backup for Marc-Andre Fleury. I mean, I don't need to give up a draft pick. He's in the AHL. You don't want him. Nobody else wants him. I think this is a GM Superbman fleece right here. Yeah, that's a goalie prospect for Marc-Andre Fleury who you are not doing anything with. Will it go through? Yeah, I'm doing it. I will fleece the Minnesota Wild. Bang. I'm doing it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is a straight-up hockey trade. A backup goaltender and a goalie prospect for Marc-Andre Fleury. All right, I'm not spending any draft picks on that one. And there you go. The flower is a Philadelphia Flyer. Oh my God, I will show you guys the visual. I'm going to get Pittsburgh Penguin fans so pissed off. Just wait a second. This is going to be great. This is going to be spectacular. Flower power. All right, hang on. Watch this. Oh my God, Pittsburgh, what have I done? Marc-Andre Fleury in the orange and black. Oh man, he looks good. What about that helmet? Hell no. Oh my God, I just thought of something even more I'm going to let my actions speak louder than words right here, all right? All right, so we got Marc-Andre Fleury on the team. And now, trying to figure out this chemistry situation. Now, somebody in the comment section on YouTube said that if I put Michkov down to the second line, and then I go back to the conversations and ask him to scheme fit or to change the scheme, then line one will be available. We tried that. It was not the case, all right? But we tried something else. In the last video, Jamie Drysdale, we told him to switch to a penalty killer, and we just did a beta test. It does work when we do it this way. Now, I reloaded the game again so that it wouldn't be cheese. This is the official conversation now. So, Jamie Drysdale, that's a 50-50 shot. I'm flipping a coin. I need you, brother. You son of a bitch. Of course, that's my luck. In the beta test, he said yes. In the real version, oh, hell no, I ain't doing that. All right, thanks a lot. Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to do some more power of video editing right here. YouTube, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the players and tell them to fit on the penalty kill. All right? I know, big pain in the ass. Okay, so we told our first line to become penalty killers. I think not all of them except, I don't know who. I think Michkov said no, or Konechny said no. We'll find out sooner or later. Second line's the same. We move Forrester up to the third line because he's able to fit that scheme. Now he's a good penalty killer, which is going to help us out. Scott Lawton said no. First line, we're still trying to get better. Second line is fine. Zamula accepted the third line, which is going to help out our penalty kill as well. Now the penalty kill, look at that. +2. Second line, +1, because Forrester now has that plus. Way to go there, Tyson. Needed that. And Zamula, where is he? Hang on. Zamula's on the second. Yeah, Zamula down there. So as long as I can get these guys on the special teams, that might be a big boost for us. And I know our power play is one of the worst, but we're going to have Tippett and Kane coming back, all right? Now, last but not least, before we continue the simulation, the draft class. Now, again, back to the original comment about are we a rebuilding team or going for a team? And we are right there in the middle, a tweener team, an in-between team, right? That means a guy like this, Maxim Taratukin, is not someone that we're going for. Now, in the past, anytime you're trying to win the draft lottery, even if you're the worst team, you'll end up with the third overall pick, right? So I'm not going to try to play that game of of tanking the most that we can to try to get this guy. We've had some great draft picks in the past, Jared Vesey, Maxim Anisimov, even Michkov here in Philadelphia. He is like a first overall pick. If we don't get him, we don't get him. You know what I mean? Let's not set our eyes on every top draft prospect that comes in here. Gavin McKenna is actually projected to go 13th overall, so that could be somebody that we go after. And here's a guy as well, Kimmo Karttunen, low franchise, so maybe low elite, but at 52 overall, so that could be the guy that we take with our depth. Other than that, though, you're just rolling the dice, right? Which is what you guys wanted. There still is plenty of time to get more scouting done. There's a top 4 defenseman, top 10, John Swanson. But, yeah, other than Teratukin, which would be fantastic. I mean, Teratukin, power forward on the left, Belarusian from Belarus, and Matvey Michkov on the right side, the Russian playmaker. It could have been amazing. All right, so that being said, let's sim to the next game, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see Marc-Andre Fleury's first performance as a member of the Philadelphia Flyers. Connor Carrick, Dallas is putting him on waivers. Let's do our due diligence. Connor Carrick, is that a Leaf? Washington, I remember this guy. I thought View Player Info, he definitely played for the Leafs at 1 year. Definitely played for the Leafs 1 year. Definitely played for there it is, Toronto. Yeah, I knew it. Connor Carrick, 76 overall. Let me see these stats. Hell no. Decline. Nope, don't need you there, buddy. Connor Carrick, I should remember that. Who he played for Puck Doku. No one's going to be selecting him. Oh, man, the Carolina Hurricanes, Marc-Andre Fleury. All right, well, the Hurricanes, hey, they were opening night, so I want to jump in there. I want to see what we have. Did any player come back from injury? Let's take a look at the injury report just so we can get it back in our heads here. Owen Tippett, he is a separated shoulder coming back February 19th, and Patrick Kane, an upper body injury, undisclosed, I guess, returning February 26th. So we're at the beginning of February 9th. We're going to have to get through this month. So this month is going to dictate whether or not I unload at the trade deadline or if we go for it. Now, I'd love to see Marc-Andre Fleury's first game, so we're going to jump in for a real-time simulation. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, up against the Carolina Hurricanes. Marc-Andre Fleury, first period. All right, Fleury, that's what I'm talking about. From the AHL back to the NHL, and he it goes perfect in the first period. I like to see that. Second period. Marc-Andre Fleury. No way, man. I'm going to go real-time sim. Come on. Flower power. Philly, you guys got to help this guy out with some goal scoring. Where's our power play? Third period. Underway. Help out the Flower. Flower power. Power play. We need it. We need it. Oh, man. We need Owen Tippett and Patrick Kane back in the worst of ways. Again. 4-on-3. You idiots. Oh, Bobby Brink scores a power play marker with 7 minutes to go. This is too good to be true. Will Marc-Andre Fleury do it in his first game back? Jamie Drysdale, empty netter. I don't believe it. GM Superbman trades for a goalie, and the veteran Marc-Andre Fleury with a shutout in his return to the NHL. Now that's scouting, ladies and gentlemen. That is Twitch scouts, that is YouTube scouts, that is us doing our due diligence, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come right here. Marc-Andre, holy crap. Let's see, 23 saves. Good defensive night as well, right? Good defensive night. Only allowed 23 shots on the Flower. Hell yeah. All right. Hell yeah. Offense is still crap. I hear ya, but we have 2 offensive players coming back. All right, so we just got to get through this. So let's get to the calendar and let's see what happens. Oh, my goodness. So let's not even worry about the standings, right? We got, we're below 500 if you add the overtime losses in there. We're up at 29 or 28 losses. I'd love to get to 28. I'd love to go on a 4-game winning streak right now. Washington in our division. Owen Tippett is back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. Now, I don't want to rush him back. Do not want to rush this guy back. So let's take our time. Let's take our time with this one. Hang on a second. That's big. There's the offense, right? There's the offense coming back. Let's see. Let's see, is he still injured? He still has a lingering injury. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. All right, take it easy, my man. Plenty of hockey still to be played in this season. So, game up against the Washington Capitals with Alexander Ovechkin. He broke the goal-scoring record this year. Paling's been injured with a strained hammy. Estimated return is February 21st. Woo, the injury bug hitting us, man. That's a 3-1 loss to the Washington Capitals. All right, so gonna have to go back and edit some lines here. Who's gonna be the guy that goes in there? EA Sports, I hate you so much. So you're telling me when I tell a player to sit, If a player is on the bench with a lingering injury, when I go freaking to replace player, you're going to put the player with the lingering injury in the... It's just one thing after another here with EA Sports. Holy crap. You know what? I guess I'll take the blame for that one. Yeah, Ristolainen. Yeah, I didn't have anyone ready to go. Ristolainen, you could play forward, right? Yeah, he's going to play forward for a game, whatever. Center. Boom. Get your ass in there. No, this is stupid. Ristolainen should not play forward. We have our forwards down there. Let's bring them up. This is why you have the AHL squad, all right? Bring them the hell up. We got to keep the puck out of the net. We got to keep the puck out of the net, which means, yeah, it's going to be our free agent weapon, Joshua Ho-Sang. 73 overall, but 92 defensive awareness. Get your ass up here, buddy. I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you, all right? We got to keep the puck out of the net. If he's back there on the what's it called, the fourth line, just keep the puck out of the net. So first line, Gendron, that's a center. You can play right there, buddy. All right, back to the NHL. Let me see here. Risto, get your ass out of there. All right, that's going to be Joshua Ho-Sang. Now, he can play center. Not good at faceoffs, though. Cates, what's your faceoffs at? 71. Donato, what's your faceoffs at? 70. Cates, load your ass up right there. All right, boom. Ooh, there's my +1. All right, so Joshua Ho-Sang is back in the NHL, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure he's number 66. Genius. Absolute genius. KMT on YouTube. You know what makes a good story, my man. All right. Ran out of town, I think, with the, what was it, the New York Islanders, right? Because he wanted to wear 66 to represent Mario Lemieux, his favorite player. But no, the hockey culture is like, no, you can't do that. You're being disrespectful. Well, here in Philadelphia, we do nothing but disrespect. Marc-Andre Fleury with 3 different types of equipment. Patrick Kane is back. JVR's back. Well, there you go. Number 66, Joshua Ho-Sang. Boom. Boom. Oh, my God. We are this video is just a shit on Pittsburgh Penguins video, isn't it? And I'm loving it. I told you, Philadelphia, I would be the GM that you all want and love. I am. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So he's in there now. Edit lines. Maybe I should have him on the penalty kill as well. Hang on a second. A smooth skater like that. Joshua, I might need you to play fourth line time for me, buddy. All right, so you know what? I'm sparking a conversation here right now, with Joshua Ho-Sang. Where is he? He's definitely at the bottom. He's like 72 overall, you moron. Ho-Sang. There he is. Joshua, up to the NHL. All right, on ice play. I know you've had people think that you're not a team-friendly player. All right, no, I believe in you. Scheme fit, come on. There you go, all right. I need you to become a solid fourth liner for me, all right, buddy? Game on, there you go. I'm going to give this guy a contract, man. He's going to make some money. He's going to make some money if he can get us into the playoffs. All right, so I got Joshua Ho-Sang there, bang. There's that fourth line that's going to be even better. Yeah. Now, because I turned him into a fourth liner, he should like the penalty kill now, right? So Couturier, Konechny, yeah, you guys are good. Lawton and Forster, yeah, you guys are good. McLeod, and they already know. Joshua Ho-Sang on the penalty kill, ladies and gentlemen. So here is a bona fide GM Superbman move. A 73 overall to the penalty kill because of a defensive awareness at 92 overall. Hell yeah, I am going for that one. In fact, Forster, you don't have 92 overall. Ho-Sang, get your ass up here. Lawton and McLeod, all right, until Lawton can, Until Lawton, you know what? Oh, I got a +2 there. Yeah, moving Joshua Ho-Sang up to the second line penalty kill. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Owen Tippett is still. Hang on. I kind of scared myself right there. I know it's a lot of micromanaging, but this is the season, so I gotta pay attention. Owen Tippett is still lingering injury, so nothing. So the Anaheim Ducks, ladies and gentlemen, with Joshua Ho-Sang on the team. Advanced day. Let's see what we got. Up against the Ducks, a 5-4 win. Yeah. Now, how do you do this? Box scores, right? Why? There you go. Let's take a look at this game. Let's see what Joshua did. If he's a plus, I'm going to laugh my ass off. I'm just going to tell you guys right now. If he is a plus, and I found something special here, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Plus, minus. Let's see. Ho-Sang. Hey, he's not a minus. He's not a minus, ladies and gentlemen. That's good for me. Fourth line, a big 0. I'll take it. He's not a minus. Save the game, you goof. Why are we saving the game again? More conversations? All right. Look what you've done to us, EA Sports. We're so afraid to simulate at all that we have to save the game every 2 seconds because of your goofy asses. Holy crap. All right, so sim to next game. Drysdale should be back for this one now. The Utah Hockey Club. Hang on. I want him right back in there. Edit lines. Here we go. Come on. Be ready to go. Owen Tippett is back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm going to use the Twitch Scouts power of video editing. Okay, so we just went through, did some more conversations, and good news. Got some players right where they need to be. That's going to help out the power play, right? So Owen Tippett is back, and he accepted the second line chemistry. We turned him into a penalty killer before the injury, and bang. He's now a second liner. And if he moves up to the first line in the future, that will still be open for us, right? Ryan McLeod, we got to wait till March 1st. JVR, I turned him into a third liner in preparation for Patrick Kane coming back. But by turning him into a third liner, that means that the power play that I put him on, he's actually going to help it out. There's James Van Riemsdyk right there. We got to get Michkov to like the second line power play. But the first line power play, Tippett is back. I put him on the wing. Konechny's on the point. +5 engaged, ladies and gentlemen. And the fans wanted JVR on the second line. Now, I got Bobby Brink scratched right now. Bobby Brink, hang on, let me just show you guys why I got him scratched. Hang on. Scratch players. Bobby Brink, right? So JVR basically has been playing better than this guy. He's been putting up better points. His defensive awareness is only 81. His offensive awareness is pretty good. But when I look at this team now, we got tons of offense. We do. I need my bottom six to be defensive. So I know what you guys are going to say. Why the hell would you start Joshua Ho-Sang over Bobby Brink? Unless I see Joshua Ho-Sang's numbers come way down and he's a liability, I'm trusting that 92 defensive awareness. Just for a game or two. We're going to see if we can get going. At least until Patrick Kane comes back, all right? Trade Bobby Brink? No, JVR is going to be off the team next year. Bobby Brink can stay. He got his ice time. I'm just thinking about making the playoffs now, okay, ladies and gentlemen? So, let's get back to the calendar and let's get this simulation underway. Up against the Utah Hockey Club. They are below 500. Big win. Marc-Andre Fleury. I'm going to need it, buddy. Going to need it. Up against the Hockey. That's a 6-3 W. Let's keep the good times a-rolling. Oh, my God. Joshua Ho-Sang up against the team that drafted him. The New York Islanders in our division. Good team as well. Paling is back. All right, well, Joshua Ho-Sang is taking your spot there, Paling. A 4-3 loss. All right, so hang on a second. Let's take a look at that 4-3 loss. What happened? Now, the Islanders are a good team. They have a good record. It sucks to lose, but, you know, we're not going to run the table all the way to the end here. So hang on a second. Where was that game? Philadelphia and... Oh, man. Islanders and Philadelphia. Where am I looking? Islanders and Philadelphia. Is the 18... Islanders and Philly. There you go. Grudge match. Philly stats. Minus players. Let me see. Michkov, Konechny, Couture. It's a first effing line. The first line just got torched. Nobody else did. All right, don't worry about it. If my first line's getting beat, there's nothing else that we can do, man. The first line just got torched. All right, the Islanders are a good team. Ooh. Well. Look at that. Eyes in the bottom right. Team leaders. It's the guys from the 23 draft class. Matvei Michkov, 63 points this year. Connor Bedard, 64 points. Wow, this is a good game. Let's jump in. Who's going to win it? The Philadelphia Flyers or the Chicago Blackhawks, right? Levshunov on the team. Drysdale, they might be traded this year at the draft. We'll see. First period, yeah! Perbix and Farabee. Second period, I'll take that. Come on, is Marc-Andre... I'm going to shut up. Third period, is Marc-Andre Fleury going to be a playoff simulating goaltender? What the hell, man? He's allowed 1 goal in 2 games in this real-time simulation. Flower effing power. This is good. This is working. This is working, man. This is working. 3-1 wins. Sorry there. Michkov got a point. Next up, the Nashville Predators, ladies and gentlemen. Steven Stamkos and the rest. I'll just do it from here. Advanced day, yeah, because I'm waiting for Patrick Kane to come back, and I don't want to simulate ahead. A 4-1 win, man. Marc-Andre Fleury, you are fantastic, buddy. Next up, the Utah Hockey Club. Again, I think we beat them last time. Patrick Kane has returned to the lineup, and he will begin to count against your roster. All right, so gonna have to do some roster moves right here, ladies and gentlemen. So who are we sending down? First up, waivers. Let's see who doesn't. Michkov. I'm not sending Michkov down through the waivers. Not gonna do that. All right, Joshua Ho-Sang. Let's see what you did for us, buddy. I want to keep him up. We're winning. Oh my God! Jesus, he's a +1 in 6 games played. He's a beauty. He's a beaut. He's 92 defensive awareness. I'm telling you, who am I sending down? Paling, you've been replaced, buddy. Paling was replaced. He's a +5, though, and he was good. Oh, man. Paling, no. Ristolainen. Risto. No one's going to pick up that fight. Risto, he's the guy. Risto's the guy. If someone picks him up, then I get off that contract. Let's see. He's got 2 years left. It's Ristolainen. Anybody want him? Anybody want him? I'm all right with that. Boom. Nobody took him. All right, Ristolainen is down there in the AHL, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Rasmus. All right, but Joshua Ho-Sang is playing too good right now. All right, he's staying. He is staying, ladies and gents. All right, so Patrick Kane is still injured, so I'm not going to bring him back. I got, if I have any defensive injuries, I'm going to have to drop a forward, man. Oh, my God. What does that mean for Rasmus? Down there in the AHL defenseman. Yeah, you can play instead of Ryan Ellis. Oh, the disrespect. Yeah, you're a better choice than Ryan Ellis there, Rasmus Ristolainen. Oh, my God. What have I done? Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. What the hell? Oh, my God, this stupid glitch. Switch back to the NHL, and that's a 4-2 loss to the Utah Hockey Club. All right, so be it. Patrick Kane, start conversation. What? Huh? What did I do with Patrick Kane? Uh-oh. I'm not playing in the top 6 as promised. You're fucking injured, dickhead! Oh, this fucking game is... Holy shit, man. This is cracking me up. They introduce a few new fucking features in franchise mode, and it just obliterates the game. They have not prepared one... they have not prepared for one damn thing, man. Holy crap. Dude, I gotta apologize to him? You don't even give me an option just to hang up on his goofy ass? Shut up. Shut up. My God. If he's still injured, I'm going to be pissed. If he's a legit injured, I'm going to be pissed. Beta test? What is even that? Says EA Sports. Okay, he's back. Fine. Fair enough. Dickhead. Oh, power of video editing. Okay, so Patrick Kane back from injury. I tried to convince him to become a second liner. Of course, he turned me down, even though it was convincing. Man, do not gamble, kids. It won't go your way. I am living proof. But the second line looks a lot better now. And the second line power play. Our first line with a +5. Our second line with a +4, right? So if our power play was the reason that we were losing so many games, 5v5, our goaltending is better, and our penalty kill is still the same. Is this team going to make the playoffs? And also, Joshua Ho-Sang, ladies and gentlemen, still rocking that +1 back there. Next up, let's just go back to the calendar screen. Next up, the Minnesota Wild. Hey, Marc-Andre Fleury against the team that sent you down to the AHL on the road. Show him what kind of mistake that was, buddy. Oh my fucking God. Well, that's what you get for not wanting to play on the second line. Patrick Kane's been injured with a sore hip. Ugh. JVR, let's go, buddy. All right, so James Van Riemsdyk right back in there, and our power play goes from a +4 on the second down to a +1. The injury bug on the old-timers, man, it's not going our way. Patrick Kane, that is karma for you saying no in the conversation. Go sit on the freaking bench again. And we got the trade deadline upcoming. Oh, man, am I going for it? Am I not? The win against the Minnesota Wild right there. I mean, we're winning one, we're losing one. We're winning one, we're winning one, we're losing one. We're winning one. We got to win here. We got to keep on winning against the Calgary Flames. Not a good team. Below 500. Got to get the W, man. Got to get the W. And we did a 3-0 victory. My God, I don't know what the decision should be. I do not know what the decision should be. Patrick Kane is down with an injury until March. But it still could be the playoffs. Oh, he's going to get pissed off at me again if I don't put him back in the lineup, even though he's injured, right? Even though he's injured. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm all over the place. All right, hang on a second here. It's the first I can do the conversations again. Yes, I will. We're in the play. Oh, my goodness. 67 points. Yep. All we got to do, we're in the playoffs. We should go for it. 100%. GM Superbman is making an executive decision right here, right now. We are not selling at the trade deadline. End of discussion. We're going for the playoffs in year number 2. Give me a second. Alrighty, so had some conversations. I'm going to play Patrick Kane. I don't care if he's got the lingering injury. We need all the points that we can get. That means JVR is back down. I was unable to successfully get some changes, but some players did accept the penalty kill. What were the names again? Lawton didn't agree to it. Cates, Paling, Joshua Ho-Sang did. It was the defenseman, right? Travis Sanheim. I successfully got Travis Sanheim back on the first line. Unsuccessful with Jamie Drysdale, and unsuccessful with with Sealer back there, okay? So, oh man, the conversations, it's so rough. The Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, so we got the trade deadline upcoming. Let's advance the day. Let's see what we can do here against the Leafs. That is going to be okay, we're going for it. That's a 2-1 win in overtime against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Take a look again. We are only 6 points out of the Penguins. Oh my God, if we could catch Pittsburgh with this team, that would be so hilarious. The Columbus Blue Jackets, bury them. Bury them. They're 24-24. All right, keep current trade block. I won't be able to see the Columbus game. Nope. Enter trade deadline. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the trade What? That is so disrespectful. All right, you beat Gretzky's record. Now it's time to move on from you and get some pieces back. Dear God. The guy tried a fucking game. This EA Sports' franchise mode is the funniest fucking thing I have ever witnessed in my life. Alexander Ovechkin. Can I even trade for him? No, clause protected, ladies and gents. He ain't going anywhere. Rasmus Anderson, clause protected. He doesn't want to come here. Jonas Brodin, John Carlson. Wait a minute. Trade alert. The Winnipeg Jets trade Barlow in a second to Anaheim in exchange for Kyle Palmieri, Carcone, and a fifth. The Winnipeg Jets loading up with Kyle Palmieri. That's a nice middle six veteran right there. I like it. Winnipeg going for it. Rasmus Anderson would be really nice to trade for. Vince Dunn, clause protected. They're all protected. Nobody wants to come to Philadelphia. Whoa, Thomas Novak, 87 overall, two-way forward. Who the hell are you? Hang on a second here. From Nashville, and they want to give him up. 87 overall. Let me see these stats. Defensive. Decent face-offs. Could be the replacement for Ryan McLeod if I need it. Thomas Novak, 6 foot, 179. That is not that bad. All right, so if we wanted to get Novak, it'd be but I got Scott Laughton, I got McLeod. That's pretty big, and then you put yourself in a salary cap situation in 2 years where you gotta. And let me just see. What do they want? What would they want here? What would they want? Hang on a second. Trade alert. The St. Louis Blues trade Braden Shen, Matthew Joseph, and Nick Leddy to Pittsburgh. Wow! Schaefer and Stebit attack. All right, so Pittsburgh is going for it. Wait. Hang on a second. Pittsburgh. Let's see who they got. They got, what team do they trade with again? I got to try to remember those young players. I think those guys are definitely good. So the Pittsburgh Penguins, they go out there and they acquire Braden Shet. Who else? Joseph. Yeah, he's good. Damn. Oh, wait a minute. Chicago. Trade alert. Chicago trade Sam Steele and Brendan Tanev to Buffalo in exchange for a second and a third. The Sabres are going for the playoffs. Unbelievable scenes, ladies and gentlemen. So the St. Louis Blues, right? So how good were those players that they traded? St. Louis Blues. Hang on. I'm going to sort by potential. Schaefer. Wow! Pittsburgh traded this guy, Matthew Schaefer. 15th overall last year. Medium elite. They're going all in. Last chance with Crosby. They don't have time to wait for an 18-year-old. So they pick up Braden Shen, and that's huge. They picked up depth for Crosby and Malkin. That is huge. They've made a move. Who else? Hang on a second. I forget the names. Trade alert. Whoa. There's a trade alert. I missed it. Buchnevich. Was it this guy? Was it this guy that they also traded for? St. Louis? No. Oh, yeah, it was that guy. No. He's St. Louis. I forget who else it was. Was it a goalie? It was a goalie, John. Was it a goalie? Bennington? Cranley? It might have been. I don't know. Hang on a second. Carolina trading a second and Kaziev to Calgary in exchange for Jake Bean. Jake Bean going back to the Carolina Hurricanes. Okay. Step attack, it was? Okay, it was. Wow, that's a huge trade for the Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, so realistically, we're not going to be making any moves here, right? Unless it makes our team better. That could be an interesting one, but he's going to be a UFA then after next year, and I got Couturier, I got Lawton. Nah, it's another center two-way forward. I got too many of those. I'm not going to do that. Kraken, they're going to trade Oliver Bjorkstrand and Borgen to the LA Kings in exchange for Philippe Danault. All right, so trade for trade right there. Interesting. Matheson, Kochetkov is still there, goaltender. No. We know that's a cheat code. We know that's a cheat code. Patrick Laine with Michkov. Oh my God, I'm thinking of something crazy. Are you telling me he's going to be a free agent then? He's got 1 year left. Montreal, you're not going to sell. Oh man. Provorov, hang on a second. Trade alert. The Rangers trade Jay Smith and Garant to Calgary in exchange for Oli Mata. The Rangers, not shitty in this universe. They're actually a playoff-bound team. Bertuzzi, Provorov, Orlov. Again, I can make some trades for some players right now, but it's just gonna... Wallman's not bad, but who's he gonna replace now? You know what, guys? I like the team. And I don't want to be trading away anything unless it's a younger player that's going to be a part of our squad, but we have pieces. Yeah, and like making a trade at the trade deadline, it makes sense if you are like a Stanley Cup contender. I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs. It would suck if I trade away prospects and draft picks and miss the playoffs, right? Montreal trade Matheson and Blackwell to Vegas in exchange for a second, and Easton Cowan. Fuck that! Toronto's Easton Cowan ends up on Montreal after they trade him to Vegas and the... Jesus! My God, the storylines are going wild right now. Fan art, get Easton Cowan in the Habs jersey. There you go. Lawton for Novak? No, I'm not trading away Scott Lawton. I like Scott Lawton. I'm going to keep him. I'm not flipping players just back and forth. Well, I think we're just going to watch the trade deadline here. Utah trade Lawson Krause and Bieber to Columbus in exchange for Ivan Provorov. Sergachev and Provorov now on Utah. Whoa! That's a big one. Hang on a second. Utah. Let me see this freaking blue line that you guys got now. These Russians on the blue line. Sergachev, yeah. Sergachev, 27. Dursey. Provorov, 29. Marino. Kesselring. Wow. Not a bad blue line. And Provorov, 3 years left. Interesting. Yeah. So I've made my mind up. I'm not going to be making any trades here, ladies and gentlemen. But are we unloading anybody, right? Rasmus Ristolainen. I mean, he didn't really play this year. Let me just see trade value, right? So, not trading you. No. Ristolainen. Let me just see. Let's see. Anybody? Oh, they do. Colorado. Fourth. No, I'm not going to do that. The reason being is I don't want to sack any team with 1 year left at $5 million, all right? It's kind of cheese. Let's not do that right now. No, I'm not going to do that. Wang. No, none of those guys are good enough. Wait a minute. The San Jose Sharks trade Timothy Liljegren to Minnesota in exchange for Frankie Gaudreau, Frankie Gaudreau. Jeez, Timothy Liljegren. All right, Toronto players. Freddie, there you go. Freddie Gaudreau. Okay, so forwards. Morin not going anywhere. Tippett not going anywhere. Kane, Couturier, McLeod, Luchenko. Nah, I think we got to just hold in this this pattern that we're in. Bobby Brink, I'm going to bring back Bobby Brink for next year. We're just going to see if we can make the playoffs. Guys like JVR, Patrick Kane, yeah. All right, so Twitch and YouTube, we will use some power of video editing. Unless major trades come by, we will fast forward. The newest Toronto Maple Leaf, Carter Hart. Well, I guess that Mitch Marner money went into... All right, so let me describe this for you guys. We are currently in a playoff spot. We are in that wild card spot. Teams behind us, there's going to be a lot of them. The Eastern Conference is tight this year, so I really don't care about the teams behind us. There's going to be how many games left? 19 games remaining. We are going to have to win at least 10 of them to have any kind of chance, all right? More than half. Maybe get some overtime losses in there. Got to keep the regulation losses down. Now, I am going to play all of our players, and I also got to remember at the beginning of April to have one more conversation to try to get as much chemistry as we can, because that's going to be our saving grace. Joshua Ho saying, -2. All right. Maybe the honeymoon has ended. It is time to go back with a Paling back there. All right, Joshua Ho saying you were doing good, but once I saw that -2, I'm not having that happen anymore. Defensively, Sanheim, all that's good. Power play, yep. And a penalty kill. Couturier, yeah, you there. McLeod and Paling. No, I want Lawton, and I want Forster. Hang on, guys. I got this. Forster. There you go. And now the third penalty kill line, McLeod, Paling, Perbix, and York. Yes. All right. Patrick Kane is going to play with a lingering injury because every game matters right now. All right. And when I played him, when he came back and I played him when he was healthy, he got injured again anyway. So it's a roll of the die each time. Sim to next game. So we got to get through this month, ladies and gentlemen, before I can have any other conversations. 10 wins is what I'm looking for. 19 games remaining. Here we go. The playoff push for year number 2. Up first against the New York Islanders. Clearly in the playoffs. Let's see. Islanders second in our division, 79 points. Going to be a tough game right here. Marc-Andre, this is what I picked you up for, buddy. Good luck. That's a shootout loss against the Islanders. A point. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week against a better team. I'll take that freaking point. All right, next up, the Washington Capitals. Ideally, you get a win here. 24-30, they are way below 500. This is unacceptable if you get a big fat regulation loss. Let's see. And that hurts. That effing hurts right there, ladies and gentlemen. That one really stings. Should have 3 points, only have 1 through the first 2 games, all right? Next up, the Detroit Red Wings. Don't care where they are. Don't care. We just need to win 10 games, like I said. The Detroit Red Wings, all right, there you go. Now, another game against the Capitals. You dropped the first one. Come on, guys. And you got Florida up next with that unbelievable first line. I think they're already over like 110 points, man. It's crazy. Sam Reinhart, Barkov, and Kachuk. We need the win, man. If we get 2 regulation losses to the Washington Capitals, man. Oh, my God! That is so painful, man. Those are 4 points that we just let slip through our fingers. That could be the season right there. Now, we're still in a playoff spot, but those points will come back to haunt us. I guarantee you, all right? All right, so really nothing I can do. You got to let the players play the season out. Up against the Florida Panthers. Marc-Andre Fleury, come on, buddy. Spark the boys. Okay, so weird. We got a point against the tough team. We got a win against the tough team, but we lose against the shitty team. We're winning against the right teams, at least. We're going to be competing with Florida. All right. Up against the Rangers. You want to be nice? You want to be nice to me here, Rangers? You want to be a brother and help out a Metro team a little bit? Come on, we're not a threat to you guys. You'd love to play us in the playoffs, wouldn't you? Come on, Rangers. Oh, Jesus. 5-0 defeat. No, the Rangers aren't playing around. This is the Rangers that Ranger fans want to see. An absolute dominating team in the Metro. Oh, God. Yep, we're jumping in. We're jumping in, ladies and gentlemen. I got to make sure that he's starting. Hang on a second. Marc-Andre Fleury up against the Pittsburgh Penguins. 2-3-1 since the trade deadline. Yeah, man, I know. We have to go on a winning streak. We have to get to 10. 2-3-1, that ain't gonna do it. But I'm not looking around the league. You never know, right? Other teams might lose as well, but I'm not focusing on that. So up against the Pittsburgh Penguins on home ice with Marc-Andre Fleury in the net. Flower power. I need you, buddy. First period, yikes. Braden Shen, shorthanded goal, damn it. The trade deadline acquisition for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Second period, all right, a 1-goal game. Michkov scores on the power play. Come on, Marc-Andre Fleury. You got to shut it down here, man. Third period. Underway, Philadelphia. I need a goal. I need a point. We need something. Please, somebody. The real-time sim has actually been pretty good defensively for us. They got 2 goals this game. I need a hero. I need someone at the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. We are jumping in. Shorten the bench. Get out of here with your shorten the bench shit. Drysdale, Sanheim walking in. Shot blocked in front, damn it. Get there. Konechny, nice strip off the puck. Full pressure. Konechny. Drysdale, slap shot blocked again. The Pittsburgh Penguins blocking everything. Drysdale, what a save! What a save by Tristan Jarry. Drysdale, I would have given you the extension had you stayed all day. He would have missed the net too. He's out of here. Get that puck in deep. Forecheck. Get in there. There you go. Patrick Kane getting rough. Back to the point. Burbix misses by a country fucking mile. Cates is the extra attacker. Are you shitting me right now? I don't even know. Empty net, 117. Cates, back to York. York slap shot tipped. Yes! And the Philadelphia Flyers tied up late on a goal by Ryan McLeod. GM Superbman's very first trade comes through with a big-time goal, ladies and gents. Yeah, Brunette. Let's go, Andrew. Good coaching decision. Putting Cates out there for the empty net. Whatever. All right, overtime. Here we go. Konechny and Michkov versus Crosby and Malkin. Oh, fuck. Well, this face-off is lost. Pittsburgh has it first. Yep, clean. No one's stopping Crosby. Malkin. Yes, Drysdale. Oh, Malkin's too big. Oh, God, backdoor. Nice job by Konechny to stay right on Sid. Stay right on him. Michkov. There you go, up to Drysdale. Jamie, come on, buddy. Show me what you're worth. All that talk about your contract. Jamie Drysdale, in the middle. Michkov, what a save by Tristan Jarry. Oh, my God, Matvey. It was on your stick. Good body check. Drysdale. Oh, no. Michkov, get it back. Oh, no. Malkin's loose. Malkin's loose. Evgeny Malkin in all alone. Back check by Michkov. Nice job, buddy. Second line. Go. Second line. Fresh legs. Michkov, take it yourself. Michkov, one-on-one. Nice pass. The fresh legs by Michkov. Oh, God. Oh, my God. It's Crosby. One-on-one. What a back check. Nice save again by Flower. Flower power saving against Crosby and Malkin. Unbelievable scenes. Oh, my God. In a low... What in the fuck? How did you double up on what Konechny did the other day? McLeod, breakaway. Fuck. I don't even know. The chat is going wild right now. Back in for shit here in EA Sports' NHL 25. Braden Shen. Nice save again by Flower. Flower power. Get up the ice. Get it up the ice. Oh my God. We went for a line check. What is this game? Cates, Couturier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a shootout. Marc-Andre Fleury, you have made save after Erik Karlsson is their first shootout taker. All right, come on, Flower Power. I need you, buddy. Nice save, Marc-Andre. Good job, buddy. Oh, my God, this extra point is massive. I need it. Matvey, Michkov. Come on, Matvey. Seasoned, on the line. We need it. Big save by Tristan Jarry. Matvey Michkov. Oh, no. Oh, man. Sidney Crosby in alone. What a save by the Flower! Oh, my God. Cates, put it in, buddy. Why is Cates my Oh, for God's sakes. I must have made a line change somewhere else. Cates, please. You piece of shit. How many breakaways does Flower have to make in a shootout or an overtime? Here comes Gino. Malkin in alone. Fleury! Please, somebody. Please, Konechny. Please don't skate into the boards again. Don't look at Gritty. Just go to the net and score. Travis Konechny for the win. Oh, man. Bunting. Michael Bunting. No. Yes, Fleury. Yes. Come on, man. Come on, Tippett. Owen Tippett. Come on. You had the injury this year. I need you, buddy. Right-handed. Owen Tippett for the win. Tristan Jarry makes the blocker save, man. Oh, shit. Here we go. Brian Rust, Marc-Andre, you have done everything. And he continues to do more. Another save. Can we get a goal? Jamie Drysdale, buddy. Now's the time. Show me that you're worth it. Jamie. You shitbag. You are so getting traded to Chicago. I'm going to trade you to China. Good Lord almighty, man. Here comes Ricard Raquel. In for Pittsburgh on the backhand. What do you know? What do you say? It's another save in the goddamn shootout because EA Sports sucks. Patrick Kane. I got you for this reason. Patrick Kane, come on. Silky mitts. In alone. Fucking trash. EA Sports. You guys are the worst, man. Crosby, Malkin, Kane. It doesn't matter. Chris Letang walking in next. Fake shot, forehand, great save by Marc-Andre Fleury. By the end of this game, he's going to have like 90 saves. There you go. Who's this dickhead? Oh, Cam York. There you go, buddy. Left-handed. Hey, you ended the shootout this year. Oh, of course. Nice toe drag to fucking bump. Oh, I'm going to be starting swearing. I'm going to get canceled real soon. Who's the... Oh, Braden Shen. Trade deadline acquisition. He's going to win it for them. On the backhand, forehand, and Marc-Andre Fleury into another save. Here we go. Grudge match, yeah. Farabee, come on, buddy. Can you just end it for me? I need the point. Joel Farabee ends it! And the Philadelphia Flyers tie it up late in the third. Survived the shit show that is EA Sports' overtime. fucking Ice Cube updated AI. Kiss my fucking ass. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know what to say. Just 3v3 overtime, EA Sports. You should be ashamed of yourself. We're just going to leave it right there. Shootout win, come back in the third period. Huge game right there for the Philadelphia Flyers as we still sit in a playoff spot. But the Hurricanes have passed us by. Now, the Islanders, we got a shootout loss against them before. Got to keep on winning. Got to keep on winning. Up against the New York Islanders. Please, Islanders, let us get a W, please. Oh, that's a 5-4 win. That's a 5-4 win. 78 points. Don't worry about it. There's games in hand as well. Now, back to Washington. A bad team. We beat them once. They beat us. Come on, man. Let it be 2-1. Then it'll all work out. If it's 2-1 against them in all right. So that first game against Washington. Oh, no, we lost 2 games against Washington. Oh, man, we could have lost 3 games against Washington. That would have been rough. But all of a sudden, your Flyers have won 3 in a row. All right, what about that divisional playoff spot? Pittsburgh is only 3 points ahead of us. That shootout win against Pittsburgh and a game against Pittsburgh on the road. Whoa! Flower, we're going to need you for that one. All right, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Come on. Big W, 3-2 loss. All right, so you got to get those regulation losses in there. We're not going to run the table. It's going to happen. Columbus, probably battling with Columbus. Big game right here against the Blue Jackets. Don't lose 2 in a row. That's a win. All right. That we don't lose. That's a win. Pittsburgh will be fallen out of that playoff spot. Tied, but a win here today puts us at 84 points. Pittsburgh's at 84. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the game of the season, all right? Here we effing go. Edit lines. Let me make sure that Marc-Andre Fleury is in there. He is going, man. Michkov is a 90 overall now, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Now, hell no. Marc-Andre Fleury, I don't care if he's playing back-to-back. He's going in there again. Ladies and gentlemen, the game up against the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm not going to jump in for overtime again. That was a shit show. My God. First period, that's a 0-0 tie. Second period, 2-2. Goals by Crosby and Pettersson, Ryan McLeod, and Owen Tippett. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Third period. Oh! Sanheim, Tippett, and Patrick Kane. We beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 5-3. Come on, baby. This could be a Pittsburgh. I don't care about Pittsburgh stats. Get the hell out of here. Philadelphia stats. Philadelphia +4. Owen Tippett. Ryan McLeod. Second line went off. Second line. Nice job, boyos. All right, come on. How many wins is that since the trade deadline, ladies and gentlemen? I can do the record check. Hang on. So let me sim to the next game. There'll be some games in hand. We're winning. There's another 2 in a row. Florida's up next. They're going to be a good team. We beat them since the trade deadline. 7. All right, let me do my record. Let me do my little record here. So 1-1-1, 1-0-2, 2-1-2, 2-2-2, 3-2-2, 4-2-2, 5-2-2. 5-3-2, 6-3-2, 7-3-2. Not bad. This is good. I just need like 3 more wins in this, and I get to my 10. Whatever happens after that, we've done good. We've given ourselves a chance. Now, when was the day that I can do the conversations? Was it like the 6th? Anybody know? I need to know that right now. Save the game, they're saying. Save the game, Johnny. All right. When were the conversations? Anybody? You guys got to let me know. The first? No, that wasn't the first. There was a bunch of guys that went past the first, I thought. Hang on, save. Save game. The 5th? It was the 5th. All right. Yeah, I believe it was the 5th or the 6th. All right, so we will go to the 5th or the 6th, and we'll try one more round of conversations. All right, take a deep seat. This is the year 2 season right here. Game up against the Florida Panthers. Come on, man. We beat them before on a winning streak. Come on, Philadelphia. Oh, my God, a 6-5 victory. That's 8. 8-3-2. 8-3-2 up against Chicago, sub 500 team. You gotta beat them, Philadelphia. You gotta beat Chicago right there. 8-3-2, 8-4-2. That one hurts right there. All right, so we are in a playoff spot. There's the 5th. It's conversation time. What in the hell? Michkov just grew to 92 overall. How, I do not know, but I don't care. That is massive, man. Holy shit, yes. All right, Michkov, 92 overall. 50 assists, he hit the goal. Oh, he hit his season goal, so it immediately gets added? Wow, That's crazy. All right, so just got to hope for the best with the simulation now. We're in the final stretch, 8-4-2 since the trade deadline. I don't care. We're going to have to get at least 2 more wins, all right? The Rangers. If we lose against the Rangers, so be it. If we can just get a point out of the Rangers. You already destroyed us the first time since the trade deadline. All right, fine. Regulation loss. We're still sitting there. Still sitting there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These are huge games. First game up against the Buffalo Sabres. We've lost 2 in a row in regulation. Oh, God, we got a point right there. Oh, man, we're still in the playoff hunt. We got to get a win. We have to get a win here, ladies and gentlemen. Second game up against the Buffalo Sabres. Please, please, we got to get a win right here, right now. A 9-3 loss. A great run. We were so good. We were 8-3-2, 8-4-2, 8-5-2, 8-5-3, 8-6-3. And now to get to 10 wins, we're still in the playoff spot. We got to win, man. All right, so we are going to jump in because these are playoff games now. We are going to jump in for these ones. Let me make sure that Marc-Andre Fleury is in the net. I see him down there. I got to get Marc-Andre Fleury in. All right, boyos. It's speech time. Yeah, it's speech time. Boyos, it's January 6th, all right? It's a Canadian holiday now. January 6th now stands for something else. You've got to deliver. I know we're in the United States of America, but don't have this day end on a sour note. Get me into the playoffs, please, all right? Konechny, Michkov, Tippett, Kane. You guys are getting that chemistry. You're up there in overall. We just had the one game that we lost 9-3. Now it's time to run the table and get us into the playoffs. Marc-Andre Fleury, you have been fantastic for us, man. 12 wins, 12-10, a 9-12 save percentage. He's going to do it for us, all right? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is year 2 right here, right now. The year 2 regular season up against the Columbus Blue Jackets. 2 games remaining. We got to win both of them. Real-time simulation, just like the playoffs, all right? Here we go, ladies and gents, times 8. We are on home ice, and we get the first goal of the game by Patrick Kane. Veteran. He knows big games, and he knows how to play in those big games. Been doing it his entire career, man. He's not just a regular season player, but Brock Nelson on the Columbus Blue Jackets going to tie up the game at 1 here in the first period. You son of a bitch, Brock Nelson. How could you do that to me? First period comes to an end. All tied up at 1. All right, 9 shots to 9, 1-1 the score. Yikes, man. Here we go. Second period underway. Oh, my God. Boone Jenner gonna... it's not gonna happen. 3 goals scored for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Marc-Andre Fleury, come on, buddy. We put a good run in, but we just completely dropped the ball at the end of the season here, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Laughton gets us back within 3. Oh, man. Ersson is in the net. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. Why is he even trying to make the playoffs? To make the Philadelphia fans happy. I'm not just going freaking rebuild. Michkov, 92 overall, buddy. It's like I had the conversations and all of a sudden we started playing poorly. Couldn't even get 10 wins out of the final 19, man. Oh, Michkov scores again. 7 minutes to go. We're down by 2. Marc-Andre, we got a lot of goals for you in this game. I was hoping maybe for a late push. And that might be the season, ladies and gentlemen. Unless we get some luck from other teams, I think that is all she wrote. Let's see. Sim to the next game. I'll let the game figure it all out. Hang on, simulating. We got the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's see. Yeah, it's clinched. The Devils are in, even if we win this one. Well, wait a minute. 82 games played. Maybe that's still 81. If we get to 89 points, that might be enough still. Hang on, 92. It's not enough over there. Maybe it is still enough if the Devils don't win and we tie them. I don't know. Hang on a second here. What about wins and regulation wins? Hang on. No, the Devils have the tiebreaker. They do? Hang on. Whoa. Hang on a second. Team stats. Regulation plus overtime wins. Sort by this. The Devils have us beat, ladies. By 2. By 2. Oh, my God. We're going to miss the playoffs. What did I say about those 2 games against Washington? Holy crap. And the last game of the season up against the Carolina Hurricanes. That's a 2-1 loss, ladies and gentlemen, and your Philadelphia Flyers are going to miss the playoffs in year number 2. by 2 effing points, man. In the West, you got Nashville versus Dallas, Colorado versus San Jose, Vegas versus Vancouver, Edmonton versus Winnipeg, all right? And in the East, you got the Islanders, the Hurricanes, the Devils, and the Rangers. Oh my God, it's a miracle. The Buffalo Sabres are back in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. The Leafs are out, the Sabres are in. Sabre fans, you got something to cheer for. Up against the Tampa Bay Lightning and Pittsburgh up against Florida. Oh man, if I could have made it into the playoffs and Pittsburgh didn't, I would have loved that. So Michkov didn't have 90 points like he did last year, but this is what I mean, right? The first line having minus 12. If I could have got Michkov and he denied conversations literally at the end of the season, right at the end of the year, him not accepting and giving me a +5 on that first line, that could have been the reason. So Michkov, pain in the ass. Drysdale saying no to everything. Get the fuck off my team, Drysdale. I'm sorry for swearing, ladies and gentlemen. That just infuriates me, though, man. Konechny, yeah, 83 games played. There you go. All these guys, 83 games played. More, like EA Sports, you guys are the worst. And Joshua Ho-Sang, not a bad season, buddy. Defenseman, let me see there. Travis Sanheim, a +13. How does... Oh, okay. Cam York, a -12. And goaltenders, let's see. Fleury did good, man. It just... Our team fell apart there. It was better than Urson, a .910 save percentage. He gave us the run that we needed, our offense, my players in the conversations. Andrew Brunette is just doesn't know how to talk to these guys, I guess. I don't know, man. Let's take a look around the NHL. Entire league. Matthew Tkachuk, yeah, there's that first line of the Florida Panthers all playing alongside of one another. Tkachuk, 134, 57 goals. Barkov, 131, 41 goals. Sam Reinhart, a 129, 45 goals. Unbelievable season for these guys, man. Goal scoring, look at Matthews. 48 goals for Matthews, man, with 82 games played. Looks like Cheeks is missing his Mitch Marner. Oh, man, Mitch, you really killed the Leafs with that move. Cale Makar, 91 assists. My God. Points. Let's see, and that was all these guys, right? Plus minus, +74, +69, +67. Best line of the NHL, easily, ladies and gentlemen, easily. Goaltenders, Shesterkin with the most wins, save percentage combined with wins. That's going to go to UC Saros with a .924 save percentage. Nice job, UC. And rookie skaters, what do we got on the year? You got Maki Semiskovic, 23-year-old rookie. Ivan Zykov. Oh, my God, Anaheim. You guys are real dickheads. Look how much ice time they gave this guy. 12 minutes time on ice, playing him on like the fourth line. And look what Zykov did. If they gave him 14 minutes, it would have been a lot higher. Oh, this game, in so many weird ways, this game is all over the place, but whatever. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So take your pick. Who's going to win the playoffs in year number 1? And what about our AHL squad? The Lehigh Valley or the Lehigh Valley? Lehigh? I don't even, you guys are telling me one way to say it, other ways, I'm getting it all wrong. Where are we? The Phantoms, they are in the playoff. Come on. Buffalo, they're picking the Buffalo Sabres to win the Stanley Cup, ladies and gentlemen. So let's advance the day a bunch. Let's just go. I want to make sure I don't simulate past the trade deadline, not the trade deadline, the draft lottery. Oh man, and we're there's no way we're gonna move up to number 1 overall now, right? So yeah. All right, so let's get through the first like 4 games. Just we don't need to take too long on these Stanley Cup Finals. I'll pay attention, or Stanley Cup Playoffs. I'll pay more attention to the finals here. So advanced day, yeah. AHL regular season is over. Yeah, that's fine. The Colorado Avalanche are the one team with a 3-0 lead over San Jose in the playoffs. Macklin Celebrini. How's the playoffs feel there, buddy? Gets swept by McKinnon and Cale Makar. Too overpowered. Carolina up 3-0 over the Islanders. Oh, Islander fans, sorry. Gets swept by the defending Stanley Cup champions right there. Pittsburgh with their trade. Oh, man. Pittsburgh traded away that medium elite defenseman to help out Crosby, and all they gave him was 1 win in the playoffs. Yikes. See, these other teams are having worse seasons, man. We're still looking good. We're still looking good. Our future is on its way. We're the Sabres. The Sabres are down 3-2 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Uh-oh. The Sabres. We're all cheering for the Sabres, are we? The Canucks are through. The Stars are through. The Sabres are out, ladies and gentlemen. The Oilers, the Canucks, the Stars, the Avalanche, the Panthers, the Lightning, the Hurricanes, and the Rangers or the Devils. The Rangers or the Devils? It's going to be the New York Rangers, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so there you go. You got your Elite 8 now, your second round. Let's see what we got. I just want to get the simulation going ahead so that we don't have to bore you guys. Let's get 3 or 4 games in, see what the standings look like after that. All right, so any teams to 3? Any teams? Edmonton up 3-0 over Vancouver. Get out of here, Vancouver. Jesus. Colorado 7-0 in these playoffs. Tampa up 3-0 against the best line in the NHL. And the Rangers up 2-1 over the Carolina Hurricanes. Here we go. Let's continue the simulation. And he sweeps. 2 sweeps in the West. Edmonton and Colorado. McDavid versus McKinnon. Wow, what a series. And plenty of rest. Plenty of rest for both squads. And in the East, hang on a second here. Tampa, no, Florida gets one back. The Rangers, 1 game away from getting back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the second time in 3 years. Let's see. Game 7, the Rangers get through. Ranger fans, way to go. The Florida Panthers have come back from 3-1 down against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they get through. Wow. And man, the Rangers don't want that. They got to face the Panthers again in the conference finals after they came back from 3. Was it 3-0? It was 3-0 down. I thought it was 3-1. Wow, reverse sweep. Reverse sweep for that first line. All right, so, yeah, some very heavy teams here. High firepower, studs on that team. Game 1 goes to the Avalanche and the Rangers. Game 2 go to the Avalanche and the Rangers. Oh, no, McDavid. He's yelling in the locker room right now. Oh, my God. The Avalanche are 11-0 in these playoffs. The Rangers, all right, the Panthers, they reverse swept in the second round. Can they do it again, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. And, my God, the Avalanche stroll to the Stanley Cup final. 12-0. McKinnon and Makar are a cheat code, man. They just are. They just are. Gonna have to wait for these guys to get older before we can start winning. The Rangers, they lost it. The Rangers, they lost it. There's no way Florida's going to get a double reverse sweep. Game 6, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's going to be a Stanley Cup final between the New York Rangers and the Colorado Avalanche. Let me lock this sucker in right now. Overwrite current file. Ranger fans, what do you think about this one? Good luck. All right, so again, we always like to take a look at the lineups because we know that this is what we have to strive for when trying to turn our team into a Stanley Cup contender, right? So forget about it. You ain't getting anybody that good. Matvei Michkov, if he gets the 95 overall, that's going to be fantastic. But he might just cap off at 92, 93. But then again, it's a new game, so I don't know. The rest of their team I can get, but it's those 2 guys. And also, yeah, don't forget about that guy right there. Devon Toews not bad, but I think Travis Sanheim could get up to something similar. Or Drysdale or Lev Shunov, but a 96 overall? Hell no, man. They even have Gerard, who's pretty good on the second line, you know what I mean? And Gorgiev. They don't even have McKenzie yet locked up in this because we had the rosters from November or something. So that's Colorado. And the New York Rangers, what do they have on their squad? Panarin, 94, no joke. They got depth. Zibanejad, 88. Tro, 88. Lafreniere, 87. Hedl, 84. Capo, 84. Kreider on the third line, 87. Then they got some 78s down here. Jeez, never mind. Their depth really goes away there in the bottom 6. What about their blue line? So they got Adam Fox, but it's no Cale Makar. That's crazy to say it like that. 92, outclassed by 4 points. My God. Trouba, still there. Can Trouba... Oh, my God. This is the Chris Drury alternate universe right here. Ranger fans, I'll do it for you. All right, GM Superbman will deliver the ending that Ranger fans want, and Chris Drury ain't going to do it, but they got Shesterkin in the net with a .925 save percentage, and Halaka's in there as a backup. All right, take your picks, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to win the Stanley Cup final between the Colorado Avalanche and the New York Rangers? Game 1. Game 1 goes to the Rangers. The winning streak is over at 12. You are not going to go 16-0 there, Colorado. Game 2. Oh my God, could you imagine going 12-0 to get swept in the finals? There's no way the hockey gods would have that happen. That would just be cruel. 2-0 lead for the Rangers. 3-0 lead for the New York Rangers. What is happening here? Could you imagine these scenes? On top of the world thinking you're untouchable to now staring down an abyss with one more chance to get it done. Crazy business. Here we go. Game 4, cup in the building. And the Avalanche walk one back. All right. Gentlemen's sweep, maybe? And I wouldn't even use that term in the Stanley Cup final. You got to get it done. Here we go again. Game number 5. Stanley Cup in the building. Oh, no. Ranger fans. Oh, good Lord. Now it's serious. Now it's serious. Ranger fans. Game 6. Get it done. Advanced day. Oh my God, the reverse sweep in the Stanley Cup Finals, the New York Rangers. Jesus, this is going to be brutal. Wait, who's got home ice advantage? Hang on a second. The Rangers had the chance to win it in game 4 home ice advantage, and then game 5 home ice advantage. They lose 4-3. Oh, in Madison Square Garden. They had a 3-2 lead going into the third period. 2 goals by Colorado. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, Ranger fans, I apologize if this doesn't go your way. Game 7, Stanley Cup Finals, and the New York Rangers save the day. The Rangers win their first Stanley Cup since 1994. Way to go! GM Superbman was the way for the Rangers. To hell with GM Drury, GM Superbman's alternate universe. And the Rangers get it done. Way to go, New York. A little scary there for you, right? A little scary. Player stats in the playoffs. Hang on a second. Let's do our due diligence here for the Stanley Cup winners, the New York Rangers. Hang on a second. NHL, AHL, NHL, entire league. Oh my God, I hate this system. New York Rangers. Vinny Tro went off. Panarin plus 20. Zabinajad, Fox had a good one. Lafreniere, -2. It must have been the goaltender, man. Shesterkin, yes, sir. .927 save percentage. A goals against of .245. Unbelievable. All right, so the Calgary Flames moving from 3-1. There you go, Calgary. Taratukina. Oh, yeah, it went up. All right, he's gone. I don't care even if you guys say make it work. He is Gonzo Alonso. He has got himself a gold or zone ability, tape to tape. He is a playmaker, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta find him a shooter because he can pass the puck. Whoa, that'll be big. Ryan McLeod. Ooh, 87 defensive awareness. That's what I'm talking about. I will take your criticism, right? I think the plan was to try to make the playoffs in year number 2. We missed it by 3 points. 3 points, guys. And I dealt with glitches. I dealt with injuries. This is what the Philadelphia Flyers are. So if you guys want us to go to the rebuild stage, I can try to unload all of our players, but I think we can get back into the playoffs for next season. And Matvei Michkov is 92 overall. You need a good player like that to perform. But what do we do about Jamie Drysdale? That's the key. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you're subscribed and turn on all notifications. Please help a brother out. My God, less than 5% of my viewers actually have notifications on. It's so damn frustrating. So help me out, and I will see you next time when the Philadelphia Flyers take it into the year 2 offseason.